But here's what most people don't realize. If you're a man over 50 waking up tired, carrying stubborn belly fat, and feeling your drive quietly fading, it may not be your age at all. It may be the type of supplements you're taking every morning. I'm Celeste Rowan, and here on the Strong and Ageless channel, I've spent years helping men reclaim their energy, confidence, and hormonal strength through longevity and nutrition strategies based on science. There's a pair of supposedly healthy supplements that are silently destroying your blood flow and lowering your testosterone, and in a moment, I'll reveal exactly what they are. Tell me where you're watching from in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe to Strong and Ageless so we can stay connected. But here's what most people don't realize. The word natural on a supplement label doesn't mean your hormones see it that way, especially after 50. I see men every week who are doing everything they were told to do, taking vitamins, avoiding junk, trying to stay disciplined, and yet their testosterone keeps falling, their waistline keeps growing, and their energy keeps fading. And that disconnect creates a quiet kind of anger, a kind of betrayal. Because no one told you that combining certain supplements, the very ones praised as essential for men, can increase your internal stress, restrict your blood vessels, and slowly suppress the very hormone that makes you feel like yourself. If you want a proven roadmap to fix this, I've left the link to my 7-day natural protocol to regain stamina and male power in the pinned comment below. I want you to understand something important about testosterone as you age. After 50, testosterone isn't just about sex drive. It's about whether your muscles stay firm or melt away, whether fat goes to your hips and belly or stays under control, whether you wake up clear-headed or confused and tired. Testosterone is your body's internal signal for strength, motivation, and metabolic order. And when it drops, your body doesn't just get older, it gets confused. It starts storing instead of burning. It starts protecting fat instead of protecting muscle. Now here's where the wrong supplement combination enters the story. When you take high doses of isolated calcium along with certain synthetic versions of vitamin D without the correct cofactors, your blood flow begins to suffer. Instead of the calcium going to your bones, it can end up in your arteries. This is called vascular calcification. It literally hardens the pipes. And when blood flow is restricted, testosterone production in the testes, which depends entirely on the delivery of oxygen and nutrients, begins to plummet. I've seen this in health markers thousands of times. Men who are over-supplementing the wrong way almost always have low vitality, not because they are finished, but because their bodies are physically prevented from producing what they need. Your liver and kidneys play a huge role here too. They are your hormonal processing centers. When you overload them with synthetic binders and wrong mineral ratios, they have to decide what to do with that excess stress. And one of the things the body does under stress is increase cortisol. Yes, cortisol, the stress hormone. When it rises too high, it acts as a brake on testosterone. Therefore, every time you take that general pill without knowing the interactions, you are silently pushing your body toward lower testosterone. And then we have belly fat. This is the part that hurts men the most because it feels unfair. Fat cells are not passive. They are biologically active. They contain an enzyme called aromatase, which literally converts testosterone into estrogen. The more belly fat you carry, the more testosterone you lose. When the wrong supplements disturb your metabolism, your body is instructed to store fat. Fat produces estrogen, and estrogen suppresses testosterone. You get stuck in a loop. You didn't fail. You were pushed into a hormonal trap. What makes these supplementation errors even more dangerous than a bad diet for many men over 50 is how quietly they attack. A bad meal is noticed. A daily pill feels like insurance. But the wrong minerals go straight to work on your vascular system. You don't feel the damage immediately. Instead, your blood flow decreases silently. That's why a healthy bottle of cheap multivitamins can cause more damage to your vigor than a slice of cake. Your body doesn't see health. It sees a chemical imbalance it can't resolve. I've had men sitting in front of me frustrated and exhausted, saying they gave up sugar, stopped soda, take 5 different pills every morning, and yet their vitality remains on the floor. And when I show them how their supplement choices are actually blocking their circulation, something finally makes sense. They weren't undisciplined. They were misled. And that realization is both painful and liberating at the same time, because it means the problem isn't you. It's the signal your supplements are sending. If you're ready to stop the guesswork, check out the 7-day natural protocol to regain stamina and male power in the comments. Take the combination of vitamin E and fish oil in high doses. Individually, they are praised, but together, in the wrong forms, they can thin the blood too much or oxidize, leading to internal inflammation. That inflammation forces your body into repair mode, not building mode. Over time, this daily routine becomes a silent contributor to the drop in testosterone. Then there are high-dose zinc supplements taken without copper. Zinc is great for testosterone, but if you take too much for too long, it depletes copper, which is essential for the very enzymes that keep your heart and blood vessels healthy. What makes all of this so frustrating is that standard advice rarely warns men about it. Most medical training still treats testosterone decline as inevitable rather than being driven by these internal signals. So men do exactly what they are told and still end up feeling tired, weak, and unmotivated. You weren't weak, you were misled. These supplement combinations weren't designed for a 55 or 65-year-old hormonal system. Your body processes these inputs differently now. But here's the hopeful part. Your body never forgot how to be strong. Even after 50, even after years of mixed signals, your testosterone system is still there waiting for the right message. And that's what the correct approach does. It doesn't flood your system with synthetic chemicals. It gently tells your body that it's safe to build again. When you use natural protocols, like the 7-day natural protocol to regain stamina and male power found in the link below, everything begins to change. Let's start with what actually works. Magnesium is a silent powerhouse. It helps improve insulin sensitivity and keeps your blood vessels relaxed. When your vessels are relaxed, blood flow improves, and that's where testosterone is supported. Pomegranate extract is another powerhouse. It helps increase nitric oxide, which improves blood flow to all parts of the body. Better flow means better hormone delivery. Then there's vitamin K2. It's the traffic cop for calcium. It tells the calcium to stay out of the arteries and go into the bones. For men over 50, this stabilizing effect is priceless. That's why I tell everyone who follows Strong and Ageless, you don't need a mountain of pills yet. Your body still remembers how to be strong. It just needs the right signals again. When you choose the right nutrients that support blood flow and reduce stress, you begin to reverse the damage naturally. The hardest part of losing your energy and your motivation isn't physical, it's emotional. I talk to men every day who think their best years are behind them. What I want you to hear is that what you're feeling is not weakness. It's the natural response of a man whose body has been receiving the wrong signals. When testosterone falls, confidence falls with it. But the direction can always be changed. I've seen men in their 60s and 70s recover energy they thought was gone forever. Not because of a miracle pill, but because their bodies finally received the message that it was safe to be strong again. If you found this valuable, it's because part of you is still fighting for your health. I invite you to subscribe to Strong and Ageless and become part of this channel. This community serves to remind each other that our best days don't have to be behind us. You deserve constant energy and confidence. Don't forget to grab the 7-day natural protocol to regain stamina and male power in the pinned comment to start your journey today. Now you know the truth. It wasn't just getting old. It was the wrong combinations holding you back. Change the signal and you change your life.